They don't know how dangerous that is.
All right, let's get this party started. Happy March. Oh my gosh. Can you believe it's March? And
Yeah.
we had a high today of 80 degrees. Gorgeous sunny day. And I never went past my back door to let the dogs out. I was so slam busy. But
Oh,
you know what, guys? I'm going to challenge you guys to something tonight. And I'm going to let Andrea talk for a minute. But I'm going to challenge you guys to something. I have accepted the personal challenge to myself because who is our biggest cheerleader? We got to cheer ourselves on, right? You can't depend on other people. And so
yeah.
I am challenging myself to do 31 faces in March. And I want to know who will do it with me. And I don't care if they're new. I don't care if they're old. I don't care if they're 6 feet under. As long as they're 18 or older, they should be alive. Okay. I want them to be alive. That's important. But 31 faces, what would it look like if you had 31 faces completed by, let's say, March 21st? Don't wait until the 31st. But 31 faces, start calling all your customers and say, it doesn't have to be a new face, but I have to get together with you and just try something on you. It can be the clinical solutions, it can be the new lipsticks, but just something, some kind of get together, facial party or something where you have a beginning, a middle, and a closing. 31. I want y'all to think about that. Think about that, and let's kind of take a survey at the end, okay? So I'm going to turn it over to Dre Babe, and she wants to chat with us for just a minute. I'm going to mute everybody.
Can you do that slide for me, sweetie? Hey guys, I just wanted to start our meeting off with what's been going on in the world and how I want to keep you guys really focused on what God gave you in our business and with this business so that we can be strong and we can be moving forward. Okay. I know personally, my family is actually from an Eastern European country. And so the invasion is very, very personal. And we can easily be stopped emotionally. And I just wanted to lay this out in the very beginning because we actually do have Mary Kay in the Ukraine. We have Mary Kay directors who are Ukrainian who live in America. And I've been in contact with them and I'm getting reports. And I just want to encourage you, my little mascot is the eagle, and I believe truly that we appreciate our freedom. But I want to encourage each and every one of you. What is happening even before this invasion was a noticeable difference in the inflation, a noticeable difference in our gas prices, a noticeable difference in chicken and beef prices. And ladies, the best thing we can do right now is really, really take your business, have fun with your business, and change lives. And when change lives are happening, more people change lives. And if you want to weather your storm, the best way to weather any storm, you guys, is to be strong financially. Because a company, a country, and of course, a family that can put bread on the table, that can keep themselves healthy, are going to always be able to move forward. And I just encourage you because right now, all we can do is with what God gave us is to be the best Mary Kay consultant that is profiting. That we are profiting because why? Because we are getting excited about what God gave us. It's not a coincidence that you are in our Mary Kay family. It is truly a divine appointment. And if nothing else, we can help somebody feel a little bit lighter in their day, remember that they have worth, keep them from being depressed. When a mama is positive, she takes on her own challenges, she goes out after her own dreams. And the importance of her looking her best is exactly why we must stand tall. We must take pride in our follow up phone calls, our invitation to have a facial. Because last but not least, we're also helping other women and their families put bread on the table because we're being an example to others that this business does work, that the profit does happen. And of course, there's nothing more exciting than creating your own sisterhood and doing it with your tribe as you all find those victories. So I just wanted to start this meeting off that can I get your commitment that you will stay strong with us? You will connect to us like Velcro to keep your mind right, to keep your hearts uplifted, and to really take pride that this career, it's not just a hobby. It can be so much more. It's not just a job. It is a true passionate career where you can blossom and grow with your strengths. And I need your commitment that you will do what it takes each and every day, because why? With all that's happening in the world right now, we are going to see continual changes, and it's going to be in an upward momentum for prices and other things. And if we can be positive, we can be economically strong, we can help more people. Can I get an amen and a commitment, a pinky promise from all of you on the phone call right now? Okay, so Joe's going to kick it off with exactly why we're excited and how we can do what we're called to do.
I have no idea how I'm going to kick it off. So I guess I'm going to
Do crows.
Oh, hang on. I'm going to turn there. Do what?
Do crows.
Crows. Okay, you usually do crows. So let's do some crows. Caw, 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 caw. I know. I'm like, I'm looking at the list. I'm like, yeah, okay, I'm supposed to do crows. Yeah, I mastered reading in the last 30 seconds. So I'm excited you guys are on. And yes, there's so much happening in the world, but this is your bubble. Welcome to the pink bubble. You can smile, you can laugh, you can be happy, you can be joyous. We have someone on it just says D. Is that your D? Did she change her?
I don't know who that is.
I know who that is. So let me just ask who that is. It is.
Oh, it is D.
Hi. Okay, really, really fast, you guys. I'm sorry. So my phone, it took, sorry, I don't even look that good right now. Long story short, it's been a day. However, yeah, my phone, I have to get it fixed because I cannot text my name. I can barely text. I'm doing talk to text a lot. So.
Well, we're happy you're back from Ireland.
Okay.
I just got back yesterday, so last night.
Okay.
So, yeah.
We're glad you're back. We're glad you're back. Okay. So who had something fabulous happen this week? Vicki, you said that you sold some products. Unmute and tell us what that was like. There you go.
She's been on my bucket list for probably 2 years. And I finally met up with her actually yesterday. And we got her started on the repairware. And when they buy the set the first time, I always give them their CC cream. So she left here with a complete repair set, lipstick, and some CC cream. And I know she'll be a good customer.
And that, you guys, I always, if they buy a large set like the repair, I do give them their foundation because if they go to their bathroom and use their old foundation, it's not going to feel the same at all. So proud of you. Way to go, girlfriend. And then I know, Sayonara, you had a kick Fanny week. So tell us about your great week. She looks like she's in the weeds.
I need spring. So it was a beautiful day today, finally. So that's why I'm in the mood for some sunshine.
Yes.
Yes. I've been having a very good days. As you can see, I did 2 parties. Last week, I forgot the name of the lady. She talked about she worked just on Saturdays, and I never thought about just doing parties on Saturdays, 5-5. So that's why I did last Saturdays. I saw 10 women, and I sold, 1,024. So. But it was good because they attracted. Today I have a party at my house as well. Some Hispanic ladies come here. So 5 of them come here. So it's been very good. The Prada and the boosters talking,
Well, you're working, girl. We're proud of you.
Awesome.
Thank you.
I just want to ask you, Sayonara, those two parties you had on Saturday, were they with Brazilian women?
Yes.
Okay,
So
so
both are Brazilian and both is their birthday. And I asked them, so how about you do like a double? So you invite your friends, you gave them a spa, you know, and celebrate your birthday. So that's why we did. This was two girls, one in the morning, one afternoon. Thank God it was two because, you know, you guys don't know, but Brazilian, we say 9 o'clock, but they showed up 10:15. And then I have to be like speeding blah, 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 because I have another 2 o'clock. But at 2 o'clock out there, the second party, they showed up at 3:45. So I'm not mad anymore. I know I'm a Brazilian, but I'm on time. I'm a woman of my word. Said I'm gonna be there at 1:45, just waiting for the birthday girls. But took all my day into 6 o'clock, two parties. But you know, the results is good for itself. So
Yep.
that's great.
well,
like
I was gonna say two parties and you sold $1,000, you had a grand day, and it probably took you what, 3 hours total? And then I had to ask you, were they Brazilian? Because I have hung out with the Brazilian women in Atlanta, and she is telling y'all the exact truth. Like, you can beg and
Yes.
plead, you can have $100 bills for everyone who shows up on time, and they're all gonna be like,
Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. You know, it is, I just don't not mad anymore because they said, Sanara, they clean house. That's why our business, you know, we are on the clock, the Monday to Friday. Saturday is, we want to be pampered, but it's our turn. So I'm not going to be mad because they already go over there. So I had to buy something. So I just relax and just, it's going to be pamper for you. That's okay. I just have to be a little bit faster than the end.
Yeah.
Because, you know, my commitment for the second part, because otherwise they all day long. You
Yeah.
know, that's all.
yeah.
I learned how to work with Brazilian, my people.
Mhm.
I know how to work with them, you know.
And
to
you
be
guys,
faster.
don't get me wrong. This is not a racist comment. The Brazilian women are just, they love their makeup and they love their skincare and they love pampering themselves and taking care of themselves. And those Brazilian parties, they would last 3 or 4 hours, but those were the most fun women I had ever been around. Like, but the first time I
Thank
ever did a
you.
party with Brazilians, I think it lasted 5.5 hours.
It is. And then if you say something, and then they said, you know what, we don't want to do it. That's it. So I learned how to do for, okay, let's do 10 o'clock, not 9. Let's do 10 o'clock. So you wake up and then you're going to have a bumper and you're going to have fun. But you know,
We're losing her.
We're losing her.
When I got there, they have a breakfast.
Sayonara,
Yeah.
We're
gonna
losing,
mute you.
Sayonara, we're losing your signal.
Joe, can I jump in for a share?
Yeah.
Gonna eat here.
Don't take this the wrong way, but I'm going to mute you because we can't hear you anymore. It's not letting me.
Oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh, we're stranded. It's not letting me either. How? Remove. Okay, we're gonna remove her. Oh shoot.
Oh man,
Okay, I didn't do it, but I have a crow.
Okay.
Okay, so hey guys, I gotta share this real quickly because number one, I just want to encourage you. You know, Joe's been our example being a triple star director, but when you just say, okay, I'm going to keep going, Lord, I know somehow you're going to help me cross that finish line. Ideas will come to you. People will come to you. And I've got 2 stories real quickly. Number one was I did a call last Thursday to do a PCP follow-up. and Tasha placed an order of over 300. And I said, oh, how did we meet? Oh, yes, we met with Jen. I said, how's Jen doing? And she'd been on my heart, but I was just asking. And I said, you know what? I'm going to call Jen right now. And I called Jen. Jen said to me, how did you know I was thinking of you? Like, you always call me, Andrea, when I need you. And I said, well, I've been thinking of you. When are you going to start back with your Mary Kay business? And she said, let's do it right now. And I signed her right then and there. So I just want you guys to know, like, when you're in action, great blessings will come your way. It might not be the first time. Unfortunately, sometimes it might not be the 20th time, but it might be the 21st, 22nd, 23rd, 24th, and 25th, which means the average is still the same. So that was a wonderful God and praise report. And then the second thing is I had a facial yesterday. And Nydia sat with me. Two parts of the story. Number one is I was a little concerned sharing my specials, which is the you get 400 for only $2.99, and you get all of the repair, and you get the travel roll up. I call it my I Deserve It All collection. And sometimes in our head we're like, oh, $2.99, that can be a lot for people. She leaned over and said, you do know, Andrea, I spent $1,200 in December for a skincare system. I almost fell out of my chair, you guys. And she does not live in a mansion. She doesn't drive a Porsche. But I just want you to know, like, don't assume that our products are expensive. We have got such a great quality. She, of course, said, I think I'll just sign up. And she was my qualified recruit last night. But I want you to know that women are spending so much more and they're not getting the service, they're not getting the quality, and you need to hold your head high.
Woo woo, good job, good job. Okay, anybody else got crows? I had over $1,000 in reorders last week. I never picked up the phone. With these people, I never contacted them. They just ordered. That's the beauty of the reorder business. Every once in a while, it comes into the perfect storm. So I was very excited about that. I'm like, bonus, God is good.
Oh,
okay.
I have one crow.
Okay.
So I did not do anything while I was in Ireland, but this morning I was like, okay, I can at least call Andrea. So I clicked on my messenger. I was finally able to download my messenger. And I was like, Andrea, please just send me the number, because I had to reset my phone in Copenhagen because my phone completely glitched. It was a nightmare because I had to get a COVID test to come back over to the States. That was to everybody. I've lost my mind too. I'm so jet lagged and delirious. Anyhow, I called Andrea and I'm like, can you please give me the daily hotline number, because I wanted to start it on the right track, and her message from yesterday was still up. So I'm like, okay, I'm gonna listen to it today. I'm gonna listen to both messages and just get right on the track, just get right onto the wagon again so I can start fresh coming back from Ireland. So I did. And it was such an amazing time talking to Andrea, and I told her how I almost died. And she didn't fall out of her chair, so that was good. So yeah, thanks, Andrea, for not overreacting.
Glad you're here. Glad you're back. We got work to do this month. All right.
Yeah.
Let's get going.
Yeah, we got a lot of work to do, guys. It's going to be an amazing month. If you've never been part of Double Credit before, get ready. This is awesome. Absolutely awesome. So let's go right into our slideshow. And of course, y'all know that it is March Madness. We always call March Madness because it is the final four: March, April, May, and June, the final four of our entire seminar year. This is when people run through the finish line with their tongues hanging out. This is why I'm asking you to consider, will you take on the challenge of 31 faces? Now it says right here 30, but it's supposed to say 31. I forgot to change that one. So every time you see this challenge, March challenge for 50 bonus points, and it says 30, it should say 31 faces, I want you to count it. Okay, every time you see it, I want you to count it. Okay, so that's one. All right, don't count it out loud. Okay, so remember, every time you see it, count it. So we already did the crows, and I just wanted to show you guys, Actually, Sayonara and Vicky's totals are much higher than this, but if you're averaging $75 a face and you have 31 faces, and you only average 75 a face, so somebody buys 200, somebody buys 20, you're going to sell over $2,000 in product, which will allow you to max out double credit. I'm just saying. That was Andrea's slide. Okay, Andrea, tell us about this one, girl.
Hey, you guys, we're going to have a little leprechaun fun as we are inspired by Dee. But how wonderful this is, because these are income producing activities. So who here can get excited to go into a fun giveaway of bling for every time you do an IPA? Anybody? We have decided to put this at the Shipe Superstar page. And I will put it at my page, okay? So what we're asking you to do is to go in and put your emoji underneath the post every single time you do something. Now, you're going to want to track this on your own income producing sheet, but we're going to have a fun game, because the more people are seeing your emojis, they are seeing you have a victory, having you be celebrated. And just notice here, $1 is for every $10 sold, or the money bag, a box if you placed an order, speaking if you held a pink possibility chat, hearts when you add a new team member, the dancer for moving up the career path, the computer for adding one new member to your Facebook group, the face, you had one virtual or in-person facial, a celebration, you had one guest to a virtual event, your pot of gold when you earn your pre-bling, that means you hit 300 in wholesale by the 15th. Now we do have star coming up, but the 15th is the big number. So the bumblebee when you earn your bling jewelry at the 600, that's spelled wrong, but 600 level, and the star when you become a star by the 15th of March. So who's excited to have a little fun with our emoji? Woo woo! Let's make it a really popular post.
That's going to be fun. Andrea, can you tell us, where do we find these little emojis?
Well, they are in your phone. I think that we all have them. I will try to see if they, that's a good question, because I guess the little pot of gold may not be something I've seen before. Let me see if there's an emoji download. Sometimes there's apps.
Okay, and we'll put that on the Superstars page. But even if you don't have the correct emoji,
Yeah.
just put in there money bag. 10 money bags today. Or just today, I added a new member to our Facebook group. So instead of that computer thing, I'll just say added a friend. Okay. So you can have fun with this. Okay. Have fun with it. And, you know, go ahead and start tracking it. Track it starting today. I mean, it's actually, we're already like almost at the second. So start tracking it now. That's awesome. That is so fun. Dre?
It is me. Okay, I was looking up your question there. And how fun it is. We've got 15 days to star. I will say that and it is a honey pot, your honey pot. That is true, Fran. So I did put something at my Facebook group for some ideas and some good follow-up scripts, but you can do it. You just need to actually follow what Joe's going to teach tonight and break it down and be focused on finishing star.
Love it. Break it down, break it down, break it down. Okay, so this is everyone who is on target for star. Star ends in 14 days. And it says as of 2/28. So this is where everybody landed as of yesterday. So check it out. Jamie and Sayonara are almost Ruby. Marsha already finished. Amy, Vicky, Francine, Maureen, and Kathy are all super close. And then Fran, super duper close. Chrissy, super close. So you guys track it. Okay, you have 14 days to finish it. Some of you guys, if you would focus on selling $100 a day, you'd hit it. That's it. So let's focus. It's all about making a decision between the ears. Now here are our March announcements. I can't do an Irish Irish accent because every time I do, my husband says that I sound Japanese. So I'm not going to try to do it, but I am going to tell you that this is the last month that you can enter your prospects into the $500 cash drawing. And y'all remember Mary Grunholz spoke last month. So, you know, this is super duper important that you do this. Okay. And yes, you see the challenge twice on this page. Yes, you do. Okay. Andrea, can you tell us how exciting is this? You guys get ready.
Well, we heard it at January Jumpstart or January Ignite. And this is our opportunity as a family to launch the birthday bash idea. Now, my recommendation is after we do this together, you're going to want to do your own monthly birthday bash and maybe even team up with a consultant or two. So what we are doing for you happens to be sort of my birthday celebration. It's going to be on Tuesday, March 22nd. This is going to be an opportunity for you to go back and network. The number one focus of how we grow our business is to find new people and to connect, develop relationships. And Mary Kay said, a friend is just a stranger you haven't met. So going all the way back to January as well as February and looking through Facebook events for birthday people who you might not have necessarily gotten to call or talk to and invite them to the January through March birthday bash. Now, what you may want to do to expand and just enhance this whole experience is to create your own individual January birthday group, Facebook group, February birthday, March birthday. And that's what the teacher in Ignite had talked about, having something separate just for people who have the birthday and they may or may not be a Mary Kay customer yet. This is a way for you to not only give her some kind of celebration when some people don't even get a birthday card or a call from their loved ones. So many women are excited just to be thought of. But what we're going to do together is a wonderful treat where when they RSVP to you, I would recommend you start making your list, reaching out to anybody, and also you can find people you don't even know who had birthdays. You know, talk to your customer and say, hey, who are people in your life who had a birthday in February? I want to include them in our birthday bash. Everyone that RSVPs, you're responsible for sending them a birthday bag. Now, what Joe and I talked about is if she's never had a Mary Kay pampering, then what we're going to focus on during this session would be our Fab 5. And she's going to get to do the ultimate miracle set. So that would be a 3D sample and a repair sample. If she might be a repair customer, you would want to send her a repair sample and a microdermabrasion sample. If she is a loved on customer who already has a whole bunch of the basic skincare, maybe you're going to want to send her a special sample of the new booster or maybe a hydrogel eye patch sample so she could do that with us during the birthday bash. Now, this will be an opportunity where we're going to have, I'll probably have a cupcake and we're going to sing happy birthday. We're going to do some fun games and we're going to talk about our favorite, our Fab 5 products to include the skincare sets. At the very end, Joe and I will give one of those in attendance. So they have to be live on the show. They will walk away with a $50 shopping spree. And that'll be our gift from Joe and I. They can, of course, purchase anything else from you and book their parties. And we'll share a little bit about our journeys and allow them to understand how they can support you in your business. So are y'all excited about the January through March birthday bash?
It's gonna be fun. That's gonna be so good. And it's Andrea's birthday that day.
No, next day, 23rd.
The next day, the 23rd. Sorry.
But still.
She's gonna be 21 again.
I'm gonna celebrate twice.
I love it.
It's my big 5-0.
And you guys, they will get to go into the $500 cash giveaway because we will do a little bit of light marketing. So keep that in mind. And I know this weekend, I'm going to try to see if she can talk in a minute, but Zulema's doing an event at her house where she could actually, everyone who's coming is going to hear the marketing so she can enroll all of them in that $500 cash giveaway. So you guys, go to our Facebook page, print this off, the $500 cash giveaway and the January through March birthday bash. If they don't have a birthday in January, February, March, say, who do you know has a birthday in January, February, March? And they'll go, oh, my sister or my aunt or my cousin, or my best friend. Great, invite them and we're going to celebrate them and you too for inviting them. So don't think you just have to reach out to those people. You can go way beyond that.
Oh, one last thing.
Oh, sorry.
Sorry, Joe just reminded me. So this is really a special picture and I encourage you to text that, but you have to make that personal call. And
Yes.
Facebook is great because you may not have their phone number. You can do a personal message in addition to the picture. It's very important for her to feel that you actually mean to invite her versus a mass text.
Right.
Okay. Monthly earrings. You know, isn't it fun to earn prizes for doing your job? And this, of course, is the March jewelry for the Powered by Pink when you hit the 600 wholesale. Now, let's just go back. We want you to be in action, busting your chops, selling some Mary Kay. There's nothing more fun than taking it off the shelf and giving it to the customer, you know, seeing your bank account grow and then realizing, I have nothing more to sell. I better place an order. So this is your reward for being somebody who is in action. And when you're doing it consistently, you're going to be rewarded with the Consistent Club bracelet.
Can't wait. Okay, so let's look at these peeps. Andrea, celebrate them.
Okay, we did it in January and February. Look at this. Fran, Chrissy, Jamie, Sayonara, Amy, Vicky, and Marsha. They are on target for their Consistency Club bracelet. And of course, Joe and I have been doing it as well.
Speed of the leader.
Yep. And of course, you know, this is your opportunity. Now, just notice here. If you feel like, oh man, I didn't earn the luncheon at career conference, the deadline was 2/28, I didn't have my 2 qualifieds, pick yourself back up, get over yourself, no more pity party, and just notice here, this says 3 Great Start qualified January till March 31st. Guess what? You have 31 more days to have a gold medal, a silver medal, or a bronze medal, and have your 3 or 4 or 5. And you know what? The limit, I want to say the limit for national court is 13. There are people recruiting more than 13 people in 1 month. So let's expand our mind. And over to the right, don't forget, Mary Kay extended the opportunity to focus on social media, all of your blessings, and just do the hashtag MKLife, and let's just keep that party going.
Love it.
Oh, okay, me again. We're saving the best for last, I guess. Look who has registered, and I couldn't be more excited to see some extra names on this list. Chrissy is going to San Diego with Fran and Dee and I, and then Colorado, Christine McKnight. We've got Jen and Vicky. They're going to get to meet each other in Florida and be together. We've got, of course, Julie Jones is a virtual. She's not listed there, but she's virtual. And Monica Dye, so excited. I think Monica is going to Florida as well because that's Vicky's sister. So all 3 of our Florida girls get to meet each other and get empowered.
So fun. Yay. Okay, so Andrea, talk about what you're offering your people because they still have time to earn some of this.
Yes, absolutely. Again, even though Mary Kay had the deadline of February, we've extended that, you know what, let's have a free dinner. Let's have an opportunity to stay in the hotel as a star consultant. And then, of course, earning your hotel when you have at least those Great Start qualified, or excuse me, that one you might have missed. But this is something over to the left. You have a badge, and every single time you go to events, I always want to get more and more badges. So if you somehow missed this because the deadline was yesterday, then focus on seminar, getting all your classes in, you know, moving up the career path, being a star consultant, because all of those will be showing up on your bling badge when we go to seminar in Dallas.
Love it. And then for my unit, same thing, okay? When you have 3 Great Start qualified team members by March 17th, then I am going to pay for your career conference dinner. And if you have 3 or more active team members, you get to walk on stage, and senior consultants get to walk on stage. And if you have 2 Great Start qualified recruits by yesterday, then you get to stay at the hotel with me. Yay. Okay. Let's see what we can do here. Wow. Well. Andrea, why is being a red jacket so important?
There's nothing more fun than knowing that you're growing, you're becoming an influencer. And here's my favorite thing. I didn't know what the heck I was doing, but I believed in my leader and I believed in the women that I was bringing on. So I was just like, look, I'm just learning, but we're going to learn together. We're going to do this together. And what that did for me was gave me more confidence. And quite honestly, it gave me a push when I was feeling like a chicken. I needed to make sure I was a good example. So I got to tell you, one of the best things you could do for yourself is be selfless and give away the hope of finding a business like Mary Kay, a sisterhood like Mary Kay, an opportunity where you can create something out of nothing and to have that kind of encouragement because it'll make you more accountable. And I know that that is what we all really need, even though we don't say we need it or want it.
Okay, I'm going to stop our share real quick. And Zulema, are you driving? She might be driving. She is. Can you talk while you're driving? I want you to tell them about what you're doing on Saturday. It's so cool.
It's something that I've been working on for quite some time. I found 3 other ladies that own their own business, and we're getting together in my house Saturday, and it's kind of like marketing event. We're super excited. One of them is a professional photographer, and she donated a session that we can raffle. So that's major to me. I didn't expect her to get on board that way. So I'm excited, and let's see what happens.
Isn't that cool, you guys? Just having a thing at her house. Come on by and learn about different businesses. Amazing. So proud. And y'all don't understand. This is Zulema stretching. That like, this is a heel stretch, okay? This is huge. So, you know, I don't want to say if she can do something like this, anybody can. Everybody can. But, you know, y'all know that Zulema, she really, you know, sometimes she gets a little worried about her accent and everything. And I'm like, I think your accent is so gorgeous. And her English is beautiful. And I think it's, you know, it's awesome and it's downright sexy. So, you know, well, I'm just so stinking proud of her because that is huge. So you guys stretch. Let Zulema be your example and start stretching. Get those heels going. Do that heel stretch. Now, be proactive. We talk and talk and talk about plan your work and work your plan. Plan your work and work your plan. If you are not planning things out and kind of knowing the track that you're on, then how do you ever know if you've done what you set out to do? And this is the most simple little plan sheet there is. Like, it just doesn't get any easier than this. So download the weekly plan sheet from Mary Kay InTouch and start tracking it. Track your work. You'd be surprised how many hours in the day you have that you could make a quick phone call here or hand out a business card there. All right, so where are you going to be at the end of March? Where are you going to be? You're going to be a senior consultant, a red jacket. You're going to be a new star consultant. Where are you going to be? Because the choice you make right now. It's your choice. That's why choose is all in caps. Where will you choose to land? Because when you decide to work your business, you are making a choice. When you decide not to work your business, you're making a choice. And we are a result of the choices that we allow others to make for us or that we make for ourselves. So I just want you to think about where are you going to land the end of this month. I want to welcome again, let me move this all over. We've got, okay, I think I've got everybody's face here. Jen Lovell from Florida on Andrea's personal team. Monica Dye from Kansas on the Vicky Steyerwalt team. Is it not Nadia Beltran from California on Andrea's team. Diane Galusha from Maine, and Amy Fowler from Arizona on the Joanna Shipe team. We are building. You know, it's y'all, come on. It's with or without you. We're doing this. All right, so here are senior consultants who could so easily move into red. Okay, we've got Keely and Jamie and Eugenia, Janelle, so many people on this list that you don't even see on these meetings. And yet they are out there working their business and they are senior consultants. And Andrea's unit, you know, we've got Consuelo and Christine and Kelly. You guys come on, let's build. Like Andrea said, share, 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 share the product, share the career opportunity, and share your coffee. Okay, because that's nice. Okay, all right. Our red jackets remain in their position. So proud of these women. And of course, team leader, Jackie Eisman remains in her position, and Sayonara has maintained her position as a lead team leader with 13 active team members and 20 total. Rocking it. Okay. All right. So get out your weekly pot or get out your pop form for February. This is all going to be for February. Okay. Everything's going to be for February. Okay. All right. No going February and March. It's all going to be for February. Okay. Here we go. Okay. You get 10 points for being on live. Are you alive right now? Pinch yourself. Okay, are you alive? Yes, you are alive. Yay. Sign our waves. I'm alive. Okay, good. I'm glad you guys are alive. Give yourself 10 points just for being on. Okay, give yourself 10 extra points. Oh, what do I see down here? Okay, who's counting them? Is anybody counting them? The monthly challenge? Anybody counting it? Huh. Okay, on the February pop form, if you are on this list, give yourself 10 points for turning in your weekly accomplishment sheet for the week ending February 27th. So we've got Arlene, Sayonara, Amy, Fran, Pega, Christine, Vicky, Joan, Courtney, and Zulema. Now, just an FYI, I think it was, I know Courtney was one and somebody else, and I can't remember who it is now, you put it on this week instead of last week. So if you can make sure that you look at the week at the very top of the weekly accomplishment sheet and make sure you're in the right week, okay? Always, always important. That I went and looked at it and fixed it. Okay, these amazing women all get an extra 10 points. Why? Because they showed discipline, dedication, determination. They turned in their weekly accomplishment sheet every single week in February. And so many people missed it by 1 week. I'm like, what? Ah, okay, so give yourself 10 points for accountability. All right, give yourself 10 points for every new face, okay? Full circle appointment. So I think Sayonara said she had 5 and 5. So that would be 100 points if they're all new faces. Put it on your February pop form. I want to see y'all all get like 310 points. Wouldn't that be, yeah, 310 points, okay? By the end of March, because we're doing 31, right? Okay, let's see who our queens are. Brrr. That's my mouth drum roll. Brrr. Okay, all right. Sayonara, there's no shocker there. $1,269. She had a grand week. And then right next to her is Vicky, who had a star week, gets 10 points, 477 in 1 week. So Sayonara, give yourself 20 points on the February form. And Vicky, give yourself 10 for having a star week. And then 50 points. You get this just for having a great start qualified team member. So Vicky, give yourself that 50 points for the month of March or February, sorry. And now let's see who our February queens are. And then we are going to do something super fun. We're going to do some math. So get out your calculators. I know y'all are like, what? We're gonna do some math. Okay. All right. Vicky got 25 points for being the queen of sharing for the month of February. Yay, snaps to Vicky. It's fun to do things with your sister, huh? Okay, Vicky is also the queen of personal sales. You guys, I want you to look how close this was. Vicky did over $2,000 in retail sales in February. Sayonara was next in line with just under 2,000. Francine, she does her open house thing a couple of times a year. I think she's doing it 3 or 4 times a year now. She always has anywhere from 1,000 to 2,000 in sales. Amy had almost $1,000 week. Zulema did 758. And I just, I usually do the top 5, but I wanted to acknowledge Fran because she kicked it. Over $600 in sales in the month of February. That is awesome. And she's still very, very new. So we're so, so proud of you, Fran. And I'm proud of all you ladies for turning in your numbers and tracking it, because a tracked number grows, always grows. Okay. This is where you get your points for based on how much you sold during the month, and that determines how much you order. Okay, so we had 2 consultants that earned the 75 points for having a grand month, and that's at least $1,000 wholesale. These women are tracking National Court of Sales when they do this every month. Give yourself 50 points if you did at least $600 wholesale and you earned your jewelry. So that would be Jamie, Roselli, Monica, Maureen, Vicky, Amy, and Marcia. So proud of you guys. All did qualified. 400 to 599. This has become the black hole of recognition, because it's like, okay, we just have a few people there, but you know what? You've got to stretch past into that at least 400. And if you're getting close to that 600, go sell 4 more lipsticks. I'm so proud of Fran. February Pop Form, give yourself 30 points. Yay, way to go, Fran. Okay, and then you give yourself 20 points if you placed anywhere from an active order to just under that 400 or 399. You get 20 points. So you can see your name on here. Give yourself that 20 points. We're so proud of you guys. You're working your business, and you choose the level where you work your business. So no matter where you choose, we are so proud of you. We really, really are. Oh, and that was Andrea's slide, and I stole it from her. Sorry.
Hey, Joe, just a quick correction. Fran and Chrissy both hit the jewelry level at 600.
I looked it up. I didn't see it. Okay, my numbers were not accurate. Well, then we're going to give them big round of applause. Yay, yay, yay. All right. So first quarter stars, Andrea, give them some love.
Okay, we get to celebrate some diamonds from the first quarter. Jamie and Christine. We had Pearl, Miss Amy, and Joe and Andrea. Our sapphires, Fran, Zulema, Marcia, and Terry, and Miss Sayonara bringing it up with a ruby. I think that's Vicky behind everybody. I got the faces here, but Vicky also was in there. Let's go to second quarter.
Yep.
It's so fun to be a 4-quarter star, and that really just shows consistency and great customer service. Amy, Paul, Emerald, Jamie, Ruby, Marcia, Sapphire. Christine came in as a diamond. Stacy was Sapphire. Vicky, diamond. Courtney came in Sapphire. Fran did it again. Second quarter as a ruby. Sayonara being a consistent star at the Sapphire. Zulema's always pulling out the stops to be a star, and she hit Sapphire. Myself and Joe were a pearl.
Yay. Yay, all of us. Rock stars.
And here we are. We're still going all the way until March 15, and we are focused on being in that national court or that princess court. No matter where you're at, find your win. And being a star each quarter is a great way to do that. Myself, I'm at a pearl. We've got everybody else, Jamie, Joe, and Sayonara. And who's behind the face? Is that Marcia?
Yep.
Are at the sapphire level, but we're not done yet. So you know what? Don't forget, you bump up with each great start qualified recruits. So why not get more points and more prizes? And you can do, these points never expire. Talk about a trip to Ireland, Miss D. This is possible now with our star credits that you can be using towards big things when you save them, and you get more points when you are sharing the company with our great start recruits.
Love it. Love it. Love it. Okay. Now, you guys, today we had a webinar with all the directors, and they talked a lot about the team building playbook. So I'm going to actually stop the share, and I'm going to show you guys how to find that, because it is as simple, literally, as ABC. If you have never tried sharing the career opportunity or even talked about it very much, or you're just not sure what to say, they have given us a playbook now. So I'm going to try to walk you through how you do this. I did it earlier, and let's see if I can do it again. Let me stop our slideshow real quick. Stop presenting. Okay. And let me go to here. So you go on Mary Kay InTouch and just type up into the search bar, team building. Okay, and this will come up, and this is the flyer. So this is a flyer that you can use at all of your parties, and you can share it with people. It's super simple. It's sharp. You can go to Mary Kay InTouch, download it, and print it yourself. What I recommend you do is you laminate it so it looks nice. And you can get, you guys, I finally broke down and bought a laminator about a year ago, and I love it. I like laminate everything now. I'm the laminating queen because it makes everything just look so crisper and more professional. I just absolutely love it. And so I just want to encourage you guys, there's an entire booklet teaching you everything on team building, and it's so simple. Look how simple this is. It fits your life. It helps you be who you want to be. It lets you sell products you can believe in. It's the heart of Mary Kay. And then you say, is this opportunity for you? A means absolutely. B means book me for a second appointment. And C means could be, but until then, I'd love to be your customer. Okay. And if you do enough of these, it's going to happen. It's going to stick. Okay. So I just want to encourage you guys, when you're doing your 31 faces, I'm assuming the sale, when you're doing your 31 faces in March, I want to encourage you guys, have that flyer there, go through the team building playbook on Mary Kay InTouch and train yourself how to go through each one of these steps and not just throw the flyer at them and say, read this. You probably don't want to do this, do you? But learn through the team building playbook how you actually do it step by step. It only takes about 15 minutes to do the whole marketing plan. This is not rocket science. It's very simple. They have it in English and in Spanish. Okay, so let's utilize what the company is putting out there. Okay, the next thing I wanted to talk to you guys about, and now, oh great, I just lost my entire slideshow. There we go. The other thing I want to talk to you about is, hang on. Yes, okay. Andrea talked about the birthday bash already, so if you've got questions, just write them down and let's hold on to that for a second. So I want to talk you guys through how to use double credit. Okay, how do you use double credit? How do you read it? How do you understand it? So what you're going to do is you're going to go to InTouch and you're going to click on under business tools, reports. And then you're going to click on contest and promotions. And then you're going to click on court of personal sales. And what it shows you in the court of personal sales, and I'm not going to share my screen of my own InTouch because you'll see everyone's numbers and that's theirs to share. But it's going to show you how much you've already ordered in retail. And then how much is needed for the national goal. And then you take 20,000 off of that. And that's how much you need for the princess goal. Okay. The princess court is what Mary Kay National Area recognizes us for. It's at the $20,000 retail level. And I know that sounds like, but I want to show you something. Okay. Mary Kay National Court has doubled that. It's at 40,000. But I want to show you how you work the numbers and then we'll open it up for questions. Okay. So this is a national court example. So this is for the 40,000. This is for the national court. Susie Consultant's amount needed for national court is $25,188. She's already ordered 14,812 retail. So let's do the math. If the national court is 40,000, she's already ordered 14,812, then she needs 25,188. That's where they get that number from. So 40,000 minus 14,812 equals 25,188. Now watch this. This is going to get you guys very excited. If she maxes out double credit with a $2,000 wholesale order in March, it doesn't just equal 4,000. This month, it will equal 8,000 retail. So let's take what she needs. Okay. What she needs, this number right here, is 25,188. You subtract her maxed out retail credit for March. And then April, May, and June, she has to do at least 17,188 retail. Now you might be going, 17,000 in 3 months. That's retail. So if you make it wholesale, that's 85.94 divided by 3 months if you're going to be even, okay, in every month. And it's just under $3,000 wholesale each month. Normally, that would have been about 5,000 wholesale each month. So is it doable? Yes. Hence why I'm talking about 31 faces in March. Okay. And we'll do that math in a second. Now here's another one. And y'all, these are real numbers, okay, that I pulled from people. Mary has in 14,470 retail. She has to go 25,530 retail to finish March, April, May, and June, because our seminar year ends June 30th. If she places a 200 wholesale and maxes it out, she sells enough to place a 2,000 wholesale. That is normally 4,000, but in March it is now 8,000. So let's take 8,000 retail from how much she has to do to finish, and she has to finish with 17,530 retail, April, May, and June. Divide that in half, and that's about 29.21 wholesale each month. Okay, now I want to show you the princess cord, because this might make y'all less sick to your stomach. The princess cord is only 20,000 retail. Watch this. I actually pulled this from someone's numbers. Cindy has in 11,200 retail so far this year. So take 20,000 minus 11,200. She has $8,800 retail to go to finish Princess Court. Guess what? If Cindy sells enough product to place a $2,000 wholesale order this month, that equals 8,000 retail. Now she only has 800 retail to go by June 30th to finish this goal. I think she'll make it. What do you think? You think she'll make it? I think she'll make it. Okay. Now, let's say Cindy doesn't sell enough product to place a 2,000. Okay. We're not going into credit card debt to earn a prize. If Cindy only places $1,000 wholesale in March, still that's 4,000 retail because of double credit. Normally, if you ordered 1,000, it would equal 2,000. Then they double it. So it's 4,000. So let's look at her numbers again. She has $8,800 to go minus 4,000 means that she has 4,800 retail to go. Okay. 4,800 retail is only 2,400 wholesale. So if she orders a total of $2,400 in April, May, and June, which is $800 wholesale per month, she'll reach the goal. Now, let me show you the plan, because I like a simple plan. I'm a simple girl, okay? I'm a simple girl in a simple world. Oh, that's a Barbie girl. Okay, here's the simple plan. 31 faces in March, 30 in April, 30 in May, and 30 in June. That's going to be a total of 121 faces. Y'all, this is called kicking tail and taking names. If you average $75 a face, average, that's going to be over $9,000 in total sales. Focus. Because at that point, guys, $9,000 in total sales, you are not buying the court. You are selling enough to earn the court. 31 faces in March, because there's 31 days in March. 30 in April, 30 in May, 30 in June. And what we want you guys to do is, along with those little cute little emoji things for your IPAs in March to put on Superstars Facebook page, every time you do a face, every time you have a face, we want you to go on Superstars Facebook page and say, hey, this is Chrissy, 4 faces today. And that way we can all cheer you on. Okay. Hey, this is Courtney. I did 3 faces today. We can cheer you on. Because you guys, teamwork makes the dream work. And I talk about this all the time to everybody about our Mary Kay Peaks, because we work together. We support each other. We do not cheat. We do not steal. We do not lie. We do not gossip. We are a sisterhood. Okay. We take care of each other and we cheer each other on. Because let me tell you what, if you're like, I'm too far away from it, I can't do it, and you start cheering other people on, it's going to come back to you tenfold. When you can love on other people, it always comes back tenfold. Okay, I know that was a lot of math. Please unmute. Do y'all have any questions on how I came up with those totals? I think Andrea's working my math over there.
I'm working math, but then I will save what I'm doing. But anyway, yes, it was great.
Andrea's wrapping up National Court of Sales. I know Amy's goal is National Court of Sales. I know Vicky's goal is National Court of Sales. Nobody else has shared with me that it's their goal to be on National Court of Sales, but is National Court of Sales possible for some of y'all? You might be like, I would have to sell 5,000 a month, but is the Princess Court doable? Because guys, to walk on stage in that Princess Court for the Mary Kay National Area Night is so much fun at seminar. And we want you guys to all plan to go to seminar. You haven't been to anything in 2 years, nothing. Okay. And if you're not going to career conference, you lost that chance. It is worth every penny, every minute, every having to arrange for meals for your family, babysitters for your kids. It's basically 3.5 days and it's awesome. It is absolutely awesome. Andrea, remind me, are we doing a spa day?
We may not at seminar, because right now the only person is local. So
okay, all right. So we do all
normally,
yeah, we do dinners, we have parties, y'all. We put 2 or 3 people in a hotel room. That sounds insane, but it's because it's a giant pajama party. The whole 3-4 days is a giant pajama party, and we have so much fun. So much fun. So we want to make this work for you guys. Now, if you are confused about your numbers, do not hesitate for a minute to shoot your director a text, a box, or an email and say, show me how to do these numbers. Mm-hmm. Because we can do it this fast. You may be like, we've seen this so many times. We know how to just pop out those numbers to you guys. Okay. To the penny, literally. So if you're confused or you need some help, send to your director a note and say, just if, I'm not making any promises, but just if, but then, okay, yeah. But what if, okay, why not? Why not? $9,000 in sales. Yeah, that's exciting. 31 faces. Now tell me, unmute yourself, ask questions, or tell me who, after hearing me say 31 faces in March, who knows how many times that challenge was in the slideshow? Who knows? Who counted? The slideshow. We were so amazing, you forgot to count.
I think 16.
You think 16? Okay, that's close.
14, but I also walked away for a second, so I don't know.
Okay, Courtney, how many did you say?
14.
I can't, something teen.
14, she said.
That's very close. That's very close.
Hey,
13.
Who said that?
I counted 15.
13. I said 13.
Okay, 13.
13.
You guys should know by now, it's always Mary Kay's magic number.
You showed it more than 13 times.
Yes, you did.
Okay, so guys, who is committed to 31 faces? To at least trying 6 parties of
Oh.
5, 5 parties of 6, 2 parties of 16 or 15 and 11 or whatever. If you will share this goal with all of your friends and say, I am setting a new record in my Mary Kay business, what will it take to get you to support me? What will it take? And then I want you to take your calendar. I want you to take your calendar and I want you to highlight the dates that you can do appointments, either a 1 hour, a 2 hour, or a 3 hour if it's face-to-face. If it's virtual, it should not be more than an hour, okay? But that's between you and the virtual world. Also, if you're doing face-to-face, you can invite people to join virtually and give the hostess more credit that way. Talk about double credit, double credit, double credit, okay? We can do this, guys. If you have 2 days a week, 2 appointment times a week, that's 8 total in the month of March, you can do this with just 3 to 4 people at each appointment.
Hey, Joe, can I just
Yeah.
share something with the numbers I was doing off on the side? I don't think Fran's gonna mind. I've been working on Fran's numbers off on the side because she's currently just the top right now. And Fran, you're so, like, when you do double credit this month, you'll have already achieved Princess Court. And for those of you, like, getting to that Princess Court is a huge moment, because when we go to seminar, Joe was talking about, I don't think we talked about this, but our one of the first big parties, we normally have a party together with our units, and then we have a party with our national, which we don't have RENA anymore. So then we have the Mary Kay National Area, which is the company, and it's a couple thousand people. So we're in this huge place, and we do denim and diamonds is the theme this year. Now, those that earn the court get to go early. And there's always some kind of little reception. It might just be dessert. It might be some kind of appetizers, but it's special time with the winners. And you'll get to meet more of our sisters in our Shipe family, but also some of the other ladies in Sapphire. So it's a big deal. And then, of course, everybody else joins. But I want you to set that site first for Princess, because there's plenty of time for each of us to be on Princess. So doing these numbers, and Joe was saying, I want you to break it down, because, for example, you might already achieve it with the double credit if you max it out this month. But let me just tell you that when I broke down the numbers for Fran to go to the next level, or for other people who have similar numbers, it's only 28 faces a month. March? What is after March? April, May, and June, like the last 4. So that's exciting. You break it down, and then you start to say, oh my gosh, I might be able to do this. Okay, let me get the train going, and then momentum grows.
So good. Anybody else need me to help them work their numbers? Just send me a private message if you want to, but get the dates for seminar. Who knows the dates for seminar?
Dee saying it.
Who's saying it?
Dee.
She can't do
19th and, oh wait, oh, seminar. I was thinking career conference, sorry.
Fran's right. Go ahead, Fran, you know him.
Fran.
Oh, I just know it's the end of July. I don't have like specific dates.
So career conference is my birthday, and then seminar is Joe's birthday.
There you go.
25 through the 28th.
July 25th through the 28th. And you'll want to come in on my birthday, July 24th. That way you kind of get settled and all that. Monica, baby, you're going to have to unmute yourself.
Mine's the 27th of July. We're all Leos.
Awesome.
It'll be fun.
Will do. It will do. Okay. So y'all start planning
Okay.
now. Start
Copy.
planning. It's going to be awesome. It's going to be awesome. Okay. If we don't have any questions or anything like that, Texas in July. Yeah, friend. Nice and cool, huh? The good thing is they have this thing called air conditioning. Okay. All right. It's a good thing. It's a good thing. And we always try to get the hotel like as close to the convention center as we possibly can. So we'll work on, I think I may actually go on hotels.com and see if we can get something now. Another alternative is to get an Airbnb. So that's always fun too. All right, you guys, 31 faces, and track your emojis, track your work, use your weekly plan sheet, and get to work. Share your goal with everyone. Can you please support me in this goal? Can you support me in this goal? Can you support me in this goal? I'm already asking my customers, hey, I need your support. I never say help, because help means you can't do it without them. Prayers are helpful too. But I always say, hey, I could really use your support. I'm in a huge, goal right now to set a new record in my Mary Kay business, 31 faces in March. Is there any reason why you couldn't get together with 5 or 6 friends? And let's do this. Okay. All right. I'm gonna let y'all go on 3.